This is just going to be a quick video to remind you that the person who must manage your story and keep your story is you. You are responsible for managing and keeping your story alive. In the midst of a world where people will judge you wrongly, people will negatively handle you, people will take advantage of you. And it's nothing that they are wicked. We all do it. Sometimes it's for our own good. Sometimes, like, we have, all human beings have a survival mechanism inside of them. We all want to survive. We want to eliminate as much danger from us as possible. So this is why most people go to what looks good rather than what is good, because we see something in a certain estate and we think that's how it is. So this is for people. You may be in a lower state now and you are starting to believe the story that the world is telling you about yourself. You're starting to believe that you're a bad person. You're starting to believe that you're broke. You're starting to believe that you're a bum. You're starting to believe that you have no purpose here, because that is the message you're getting from outside of you. Sometimes it's our outside messaging system is terrible. Social media doesn't help at all. Sometimes social media can just be a reminder of what you're not doing in your life. But you have to remember who you are. Just a quick analogy: in The Lion King, when Simba was he had like that talk with Mufasa as in the apparition, Mufasa never encouraged his son to be something he's not. I don't know if you noticed, he never told his son go get more money. He never told his son go get some nice cars and a bigger house. The main message to his son was to remember who he is. And it's up to you to remember who you are. When people try to put you down, it's up to you to remember who you are. When they think of you in a certain level state, sometimes they may underestimate you. One of the ways you could lift your mood back up is by remembering how capable you are. A lot of people, you know your story better than I do. No one can know your story. A lot of people would have lost their minds if they went through what you went through. A lot of people couldn't live through it, and this is something I learned. One of the ways I don't allow people's opinions to really bother me anymore is to really think, why should I care so much about the opinion of somebody who wouldn't even sit down and get to know me? You judge me from what you see. You don't even have the energy. You don't even have the care to sit down and ask me about me and to really get to know me. Why should I then care about that opinion? If that helps you think like that. Think all these people who maybe sometimes in this day and age we have social media. Maybe it's somebody who left a nasty comment on something you posted. Ask yourself, they wouldn't even care to sit down with you and really get to know you, get to know your story about everything that made you today. Why should you care so much about what they said? Trust me, it's not that important. The most important story is the story you tell yourself, and you must have a clear remembrance of who you are and all the things that you've achieved. Your current circumstances are not necessarily you, okay? Sometimes you go through things in life, but it doesn't take away that you have been through war. Some of us have been through things that, I'm telling you, as I said earlier, a lot of folks couldn't go through. They would lose their mind. And you're still here, you're still striving, and you're still going forward. And you must refresh yourself like that, because trust me, unless you have a great support system, you won't get a lot of that outside of you, a lot of that refreshing outside of you. Because as I said, most people are too caught up in their own story. They're too caught up in trying to make themselves look good for other people to really see you and really be like, oh, let me don't judge this person. The most people are just gonna judge you. They see you working a certain job, they see you dressing a certain way, they see you they may even see you grumpy, having a bad day. Their first judgment, oh, that's a grumpy person. They don't even know what's going on. You understand? And that's just the nature of you people. That's just how it's gonna be out there. So which is why you have to harness your story, control your story, and remember who you are. Thank you. If this helped in any way, you could like, share, and subscribe.